a vlog and a day in the life video are pretty much the same thing, but there's one big difference that it used to be when I traveled, I was very adamant on getting on the time zone of wherever we were. Didn't matter for how long we were there. I wanted to be on that time zone. And now that I'm older and we've traveled a little bit more, I base if I want to get on the time zone or how hard I want to work to get on the time zone based on how long I'm going to be in that specific area. Now, if it's like somewhere overseas where the time difference is like 6 hours, obviously I'm going to try to get on it as fast as I possibly can. But if it's like 1 or 2 hour differences, it just really depends on how long I'm going to be there. All that to be said, I've been up since 4 a.m. It is 6 a.m. and one of the reasons Savannah is actually here is to go to a bachelorette party, and basically what that means is Savannah is going to leave me for a couple of days, and I'm just going to stay here and just kind of hang out and enjoy Southern California. All that to be said, Savannah is leaving today, and I'm pretty much going to be left to my own devices to find something to do. There's a museum that we might go to, or I might go to today. Past that, I have no idea. I got a comment yesterday on one of the videos I posted recently about the day in the life, and basically the question was a question that I had myself, and that's, what's the difference between a day in the life video and a vlog? Short answer, I don't think there's any difference. I just think it's more of how you tell the story, but I think at the heart of it, it's the same thing. One of the big reasons I made the decision to kind of switch and change up how I was making videos and go more of like the day in the life is because of the different shots and the different way of presenting like your story or your day. A vlog is very, very linear, where you talk to a camera and then you give some B-roll. You talk to the camera and you give some B-roll. Versus the day in the life kind of has more of a voiceover application to it, and to me that's exciting because it's different, and I feel like in day in the life videos there's more emphasis and there's more weight put on cool looking shots versus like just talking to a camera and your personality on camera. That's important, but I feel like it's not as important as having like good cinematography, which is something that I appreciate. I hope everything that I'm saying is making sense. Basically, in short, it's not that the talking heads or the B-roll are more important than each other. It's just doing this is bringing to light the importance and making me focus more on a different aspect that I previously didn't focus on as much. Does that make sense? All that to be said, I'm really, really enjoying the new challenge and the new way of approaching videos, and I think it makes the videos more dynamic, and I think creatively it's been a lot of fun. One thing I've been trying to do with these vlogs and the way that I'm constructing them now is to have defined like scenes and acts. And I found that with the day in the life stuff, it's a lot easier to separate those categorically. And doing that, there's a lot of benefits, but a few that I really, really enjoy are the biggest one is it gives a structure. It gives a defined structure to the video without having to think too much. You know what act that you're actually in. And traditionally, what I've done to try to help guide you or let you know what is changing the music, changing the pace, and changing the location. Those were the three main ones. But with the day in the life thing, another added one that I found that's incredibly effective is changing the narration. Like, what am I talking about subject matter wise? The very start of this video, I was talking about something that had nothing to do with what I'm currently talking about right now, and even the second act when we were on our walk, that was completely different or slightly different than what I'm talking about right now. Doing that gives your viewer a sense that the story is moving along and progressing, and it's not just stagnating. And to me, that's the most exciting thing about changing things up. You really find like little nuggets that you would never expect or never thought in a million years would be like a valuable tool that you would pick up. And that's one of them that I'm going to pick up, and I'm going to use for other things besides formats like this. Also, my parents live near an airport, and there's airplanes that go by that's why they're frequently in the background. the story in your video is stagnant and you need to move it along, try adding narration in there. It's something that I didn't expect that I would actually be able to use in like a vlogging kind of situation, but I'm finding that it's honestly one of my new go-tos to help push the story forward. To go back to the original question on what is different from day in the life versus vlogging, I don't think there's a lot, because at the heart of it, you're basically telling your story or your day or your experiences in video format. It's just the tools and the ways to communicate that are just a little bit different. But I think you can pull strengths from both of them depending on the video and the situation. That'll make your videos just feel more organic. The pace will feel better, and they'll just be more engaging and entertaining to watch. I know for me, moving forward, I love the day in the life stuff, and I'm going to incorporate vlogging kind of stuff and the day in the life kind of stuff in there, and kind of make like the best of both worlds, at least in my opinion, for the videos and the stories that I want to tell. Okay, it's currently dinner time. And I had my mom literally pull off to the side of the road because she's driving me around, and because I wanted to shoot down here because I thought it was kind of cool.